Never mind.
Now? Like now?
Oh.
How about now?
Now?
What's up, guys? Welcome.
Wait. Can we hold on for like 5 more minutes? Can I get 5 more minutes? I'm just kidding.
It's cool. Oh, you're
All right,
you're
everyone
messing
look
with
away.
me. Look
Not
away.
you guys. I meant to chat.
Oh. Avert your eyes. We're still getting dressed.
You had to know it was coming.
So hello and welcome, Lords and Ladies of Fate, to the Lords and Ladies of Fate stream, where we play tabletop role-playing games and empower you, the viewers, to change our game by using your loyalty points, also known as Fate chips in these parts. You can use those to buy things like experience for the players or take away their experience. You can give them skill bonuses to make sure they succeed their next skill check, or you can give them a skill drop and make sure they fail. Depending on what your mood is today, you can do other things like drop objects in the game or make them sing silly songs. All sorts of funny things and engaging things you can do with your Fate chips, your loyalty points. So please do spend them. Tonight we are playing Star Wars. This is a Star Wars story that takes place after Episode 6, The Return of the Jedi, and before Episode 7, The Force Awakens. It takes place just after the events of Mandalorian Season 2, but it's not directly related to those events. We have many players, and I'll go ahead and introduce them now. We have Adam playing Strike Wildstar. Pew pew. Nice. We got
Is he playing Strike Wildstar?
I think so.
There's
Adam?
so many
Yeah.
there's so many
What?
Wildstars I can't keep them
Strike.
straight.
Huh?
There are very many wild stars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a famous family. We've got Not Too Shabby playing Neep Zibbler or Jawa. Yeah, what he said. We got Tubi, aka Jeff, playing Tog Sadud, our Arthurian scoundrel. We've got Pendonkis playing Dorn
Hello,
Vorl,
my name is Dorn Vorl.
our Jedi, our party
I
Jedi.
like to party, yes.
Missing.
He is a party Jedi.
I like to party.
Yes, you come to the party.
Do that accent surprisingly well. We got Ermslayer playing HK3RM, our droid, our protocol droid, with other
Looks like a Skype
spectacular
symbol.
functions. He is a Skype symbol at the moment, but I'm sure that'll change.
He is a Skype.
We have he's a very sexy Skype symbol, probably the sexiest Skype symbol I've ever seen. All right, that's a good amount of awkward silence there after that statement. And then we have Gadevil playing our bad guy. He's our bad guy player, playing the Sith apprentice. I think we've revealed that he's the apprentice. Maybe I just revealed that, but he's the Sith. We know that. We did reveal that. Okay. I think he revealed that. I don't remember that he had a master. Did you reveal that you had a master?
I think I did.
He thinks he did. I don't remember. Someone probably should have wrote that down. Anyway, and then we have another player who's absent tonight, Emily, who normally plays Tweak, our Twi'lek soldier, but she'll be played by me tonight. So we'll see how that goes. Anyone want to give us a recap of where we were last week? Where we left off?
I believe we left off. We were saving Dorn. Was getting his face
Yeah, you
pushed
guys are doing a great job of that, by the way.
Oh, in my mind, that's what we were doing.
That's nice.
It's the thought that counts.
It's something like that.
I did throw a grenade at you.
Yeah. I asked for it. I said, do it. You said no, and I said, no, do it.
Come on, do it.
Grenade. Very good.
Yeah, and then the apprentice started using the monks against us too, but we didn't quite know it yet.
Mm-hmm. Bayomar monks. Yep. You guys all know it now.
We are Bayomar.
Mm-hmm.
I had it
By the
written
time
down.
I'm
I
done
do
with
the
this,
whole.
They will all be Baomar.
Yep. That's right.
Here they
All right. So great. Let me see. We think we finished the round as well. So we were in the middle of combat. Good. Fortunately, I still have our initiative written down here.
I thought we ended the round. We were starting back up at the beginning of the round.
Yep.
Which-
Beginning of the next round. Yep.
Yep, and
Right.
I know that I start, so that's all I cared about.
Yeah, that is in fact you. That's right. Yep. Okay, so yeah, you're locked in combat with the Sith, who has both of his lightsabers drawn.
Can we get some sweet mood music action? I don't want to.
I have
Oh.
the music on.
Oh, there we go. I hear it now.
Okay. Is it soft?
It's
I had it so loud I had to turn my music down.
I mean, it's soft for me.
Good
so
volume
who
for me.
knows?
Can the chat hear it? We don't know if it's
Yeah,
it's
chat.
here.
If you could be our tech guy, that'd be great. Just let us know.
Hey, look, Felix is here. What's up, man?
Dun dun dun.
Felix, can you hear the
dun,
music?
dun.
Or he's making his own music. I can't really tell. So another important thing that happened last time is Doran Voralt. Well, this is actually the stream before that, but he acquired a stone of somewhat magical capacity, and then it was taken from him by the Sith. Making my own music, so that means you can't hear the music. Dang it! I don't know.
I
what
can
to
hear
do.
it.
I don't know how to make this music work.
Oof.
I can also hear it.
Well, I'll leave it on for us then, I guess, to make sure our mood is set. Very good. So, yep, Doran. So you have the Sith in front of you. His robes are billowing, and his face is somehow still obscured, but not by anything you can tell. I can hear Duel of the Fates in my head. That's good.
See,
Born on
There you go.
the
That's good.
cob.
Whatever.
Those are the lyrics. So, stop me if I can't do this.
stop.
Okay.
Okay, cool. No, so what I would like to do, Doran has assessed everything that's going on around him. He's mentally realizing that this is not going the way that he had intended, but escape is probably the best strategy here. So what I would like to do is I would like jump skill to jump off of the Sith's chest, pushing him back through those doors. Hey, Pachi.
Oh. Okay, so you want to jump and push. You would jump like.
So
okay,
imagine
like,
this is a
like
wall.
a drop
Yeah,
kick off of his
this
chest?
is him. I would like to run up to him and jump and kick him out the door.
Okay, so that's like a knockdown.
Wait,
or at
whatever
least a
you think
pushback.
it is. You're the dungeon guy.
I think I would treat it like a bantha rush. Okay.
And I'm still.
Or we'll just treat it like
I'm
a knockdown.
still buffed.
Okay, so. All right, very good. So you're gonna do it as a melee attack, and then you're gonna do a strength check against the defender's strength or constitution, whichever one they want.
Okay. So I'm just rolling a d20, adding my strength. What about my base attack bonus?
It's like an attack. Yeah, yep. You would use your attack
Okay,
bonus
just
as
want to
well.
make
Yeah.
sure. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's see. Let's get a 25 here. I want a 25.
Well, no, sorry. It's a strength check. It's not an
Oh.
attack. It's treated like a strength
Well, then
check.
I
Sorry.
will-
No, it's just a
I
regular
will
ability
reroll
check.
them. And somehow get worse. Nope, 24. Nat 20.
Wow.
For the whole
24 is
world
pretty
to
good.
see.
What's your strength?
My strength is +4 because of my buff.
No, I'm sorry. He can use his constitution or his strength. to challenge that in a roll?
I chose my strength and I rolled an 11 total.
11. All right, so Doran Vorl jumps up and drop kicks the Sith in the chest, knocking him back through the doorway, and then he falls down the steps.
Put the sharp rock here.
and Doran Vorl falls back a little bit from his drop kick into that other room.
Now, do I have enough to rush up there and flip the switch for the door?
So to activate the doors, you mean that door right there, the one in front of him? Yeah, you haven't. Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
I would like.
more than enough action.
I would like to do that. I would like to make sure that we get this door closed.
Okay.
I want to protect my team and my friends.
Okay, so you're gonna shut that door. Now this door is not an electronic door. This is a manual door. So
The manual makes good doors.
Yep. So you push the door shut, and I guess you're leaning up against it, or just holding it with your hands,
Sure.
or you're just pushing it shut. Okay. And then there's a lock on the back, like a bar lock you can use.
I will use that.
Okay. Very good. So he's on the other side of that. Great. All right, that's your turn. Very good.
I moved the stone for you, by the way. It was still in the room.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So he still has it. It's in his pocket. Right? You put it in his pocket. All right. All right. So now it is HK3RM. Is he? Or we have? Oh, there he is. What's up, Slayer? I can't hear Erm very good. Can you guys hear
very
him?
well?
You hear him very well.
No,
Yes.
no, I was correcting you. Sorry.
So you
Correcting my usage. Appreciate it.
No, quiet.
I can barely hear you. You're coming in real soft for me.
No, I can't. I'm having a hard
You're
time
a
hearing
little
you
light.
as well.
In the volume section.
Well, I didn't change anything.
It sounds like you're using the wrong microphone.
Closer to your microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Same microphone.
Yeah, but is the computer?
But what is Skype set to? That's the question.
It does that frequently.
Yeah.
Skype likes
Might
to
be
do
what
that.
it is. Skype
it
switches
better?
your microphone sometimes because it hates it.
Better?
That's a little better.
Oh, much
that's
better.
better.
There you go.
Way
Should
better.
I
Yep.
stay here?
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Don't move.
Whatever you're doing now.
Don't
So
breathe.
HK3RM is surrounded by these robots. Well, not surrounded. On one side, he has two robots on one side. That the spider Baomar, enraged Baomar monks, that look like metal spiders. In order to shoot your gun, you'd have to take a step back first to get 2 meter step back
Yeah.
in the backwards
And it's
direction.
not like I can come over here. Yeah, because I
not-
can only move what 2 meters.
No. You if you take a 2 meter step and then you're no longer engaged, then you can move.
Yeah, but
you move
then I
your,
can't
your
attack,
regular
right?
move. Then you
Yeah.
can't attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. It's
I
essentially
guess I'll
breaking
move
from
just
combat.
a little bit down. That's good.
That's fine.
And I'll
Yeah.
blast the one on the right.
Cool. Okay. You can use your point blank. I think on that. You just need a 10.
Yeah, let me double check on my stats again since I leveled.
Cool. Give him the Greedo treatment. He says.
Shoot first.
Shoot first.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think I get a +2 now. I thought I had a +2 though.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, here we go. 16 against the spider on the right.
All right. So you fire at the spider on the right, and the blast goes straight through its little bowl, holding its brain in juice, and the bowl shatters, and the brain splats to the floor with the goo, and the droid falls to the ground motionless.
Okay.
Well done, dude.
Hey, here's a
He's dead
question. The
Poor monks.
blackened area right underneath Darth Good Devil. Is that actual terrain that we just haven't discovered, or? Okay.
Yeah. So that's actually it's an area that you guys haven't
Nope.
discovered. There's
No more.
Actually, you might not be able to see it very well, but
That's
there's a door
metagaming.
right here. No, it's all right. No, it's not metagaming. Your character would be able to see that.
Okay.
What's going on here? I'm trying to reveal areas here. There you go.
Well, right here.
It's being dumb. All right, so there's a door right here. Yep, that would lead into that area. You would be able to see that, and you would also be able to see this door here. There's another door over here. I did not reveal those effectively to you. There you go. There's another door there. Great.
That's fine. I don't know where you pointed, but we'll continue. That's my turn.
Oh, it's at the bottom of the screen. You should be able to see them now. I revealed them. There's two little brown doors
Okay.
down there. All right, so very good. HK had an effective turn. Tweak now takes her turn. So Tweak's on the other side of the map. She's hanging out with Kuzant Nan, our local Tonian. She hears the blaster fires. He hears the blaster fire, and she says to him, "Oh, that can't be good. Maybe we should be careful as we move forward here." And he says, and he nods. My Huttese is spectacular. And they're going to try to move silently up to this area here where they can peek around the corner and see what's going on. And that's more than their move. So it's just going to give them a little bit of credence here to get involved.
What was that about the Credence tapes?
They're really good. You caught that, right?
On the Credence tapes.
Mm-hmm. The
I was
Clearwater
going to say I
Revival.
have a Clearwater revival coming up for you.
Oh, very good. All right, now it's our Sith Lords, if we call him that, turn to act.
Lord.
I believe the title
you-
you gave me was apprentice.
He's an apprentice. Could he be a lord and apprentice?
Edgelord.
Vader was a lord and an apprentice at the same time.
Very well.
Maybe
I'm
he
confused
lorded his
by my own.
Dungeon
Well,
Master.
Darth Maul was
I need the
technically called a Dark Lord before they discovered Sidious.
That's Lord Darth Good Devil to you. He says.
I need the wording of burst of speed.
Okay. You need to know what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Pages flipping. Okay, I think it's a skill, right? Is it a skill or is it a feat? Is it a feat?
Great question.
One moment. It's a feat. Okay. You increase your speed, base speed up to 10 times its normal amount. Using the feat requires a full round action. So you can interesting. Increase your base speed, yep. So it costs 5 vitality points. So first you have to take that from your max there. I assume you're keeping track of those.
I am.
Okay, so
We'll
take 5 of those off, and then you can activate that ability. It's your whole action though to do it, but you get your bonus action, which can be your force power. You can use that as your bonus action, and then take your full turn if you want. Because normally it'd be a full round action just to use it.
Alright. So, here's what.
Just to activate it.
Alright, so I take I took off the vitality for using the power. So, you said up to 10 times. Did I hear
Yeah,
you
so that-
correctly?
Yeah, that's pretty much gets you anywhere on the board here.
That it does.
Within reason. Let me see.
Well, once I get up and dust myself off from the Jedi, unjustly kicking me in the chest. I mean, who does that anyway? I realize that this is pointless, and I begin my speedy run back to my ship. But along the way, we run into these two.
Yeah, it's true. Ah, shit! says Tweak. Oh! Says Kuzat Vaughn. Who are you guys? This guy's very scary to them.
And my understanding, if as long as they're that close together, we are going to use force push.
Well, you wouldn't have enough action this turn to do
But
that.
wouldn't that be the bonus force action?
Well,
Wait, so
the
whole
force.
thing. Okay, yeah, okay. I think I get it. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you had to use your bonus feat to
Right.
bonus action to activate that ability, and then normally take a full round action, and then you had your action, then you use it to move. So got a lot of moving going there. So that was good. You got stopped, but that lasts for how long? How many? It lasts for 1 round. So you have to use it again if you want to activate it again to get away from these guys.
Yes, that would be a little broken if
After that.
it lasted more than one round.
Yeah. That's crazy though. You can move pretty far in 1 round. All right, so great. Okay, so you definitely startled these guys. Next person to act is Tog Sadud. What are you gonna do, Tog? Tog, let's see where Tog is. Tog's over here on the side. He's got a couple of those spider Beomar monks surrounding him. You'd have to take a step if you want to use your blaster instead of your cane. Actually, I think if you took a step, you'd still be engaged. Unless you have tumble. Do you have tumble? I think you might be able to use that. Hang on a second. Tumble will let you do something useful, I think, here. Hang on. Hey, give me a moment. Pardon me. Should be better at this. All right, here we go. Tumble. You dive, somersault, flip, so on. Tumble past opponents. Yeah. Tumble up to 6 meters past opponents as if they were not there. So you can tumble past them and then stand up and shoot them. You would be able to do that. You wouldn't be able to move again after that, but that would be your move. Instead of a move, you would do tumble instead.
Yes, I will tumble down here, I guess.
Okay, so you're going to use add your dexterity bonus to whatever your rank is.
$17.
17. That's great. Yep. You tumble up to 6 meters as part of your normal movement. So you're trying to move. You're trying to roll on the other side of them, or behind. Oh, you just want to roll away. Got it.
To the
Okay.
corner area.
Cool. Do you want to describe what he does? He succeeds.
He's gonna jump and tumble. Yeah.
Like a roll.
I like rolls.
Just imagining this Ithorian roll.
He's slightly encumbered, so he's gonna Dark Souls fat roll.
Okay, very good.
You get
All right, very
you
good.
get
You got-
one eye-frame. That's it.
And then he's gonna draw his blaster and I guess take a shot at the closest spider thing.
Sounds good.
Nat 20.
Wow. Cool. All right, so Toxidad fires his blaster at the first Beomar monk, and he strikes it in such a way that it strikes it in the body, and the blaster goes through the body, and it explodes, and the pieces fly and shatter into the other one, and the other one shatters the other one's brain jar, and the jar flops onto the ground with a squish sound.
I'll make sure
Now
to
they're
turn
both
away
dead.
from the explosion.
Very good.
Cool guys.
Nicely
don't
done,
look at,
I
dude.
feel bad for whoever has to
Cool
clean
guys
this
don't
up.
look at explosions.
I know. Someone's gonna be mad. All right, nice move, nice turn there. All right,
My
strike.
understanding they pay somebody to do that.
He's that guy we were threatening earlier.
All right.
Probably.
I want to take a shot at this guy. Why can't I ping it?
The
It's
left
a
one.
One
Press and
above
hold.
HK.
Oh, you gotta press and hold it apparently.
Yeah, that guy.
The one above. Oh, Oh, that one's on the other side of the
Oh,
wall,
okay, that's right.
actually.
It's a wall. Okay.
Pachi, sub, dude.
That's a T-shirt.
Thanks for that,
That's a
man.
T-shirt.
T-shirt.
Yeah, you get a T-shirt, dude. I'm not wearing it, but it's a great T-shirt. Which one is it? Is it the gray
The
one
black
or the
one.
black one? Nah. Sweet. Yeah, you get the Chombo shirt.
all right. I'm gonna.
Keeping your brain in a cookie jar. Yeah. This seems to be a deeply flawed design. Well, they're not supposed to be enemies. So Felix, they were mind bended by the Sith. They're normally very peaceful creatures, and they're not designed to fight. And it's clearly showing. So, very good. All right, so you're gonna shoot the bottom one. Go ahead there. All right. You're gonna need a 10.
What's up?
You need a
Okay.
10. You're gonna use your dex modifier. Nice.
You said he needed a 10. That's exactly what he got.
So Strike fires off his blaster, and it also goes through the brain dome of the spider droid, shatters the dome. The brain hits the ground with a squish and a splat sound, and the ooze falls out everywhere, and the creature splays out its legs. The droid does, and stops moving.
Have you ever dropped a plate of spaghetti on linoleum floor?
Yeah, imagine,
sounded
yeah,
like
like you
that.
said, spaghetti splatting on linoleum. That's pretty much what it sounds like. Very good.
I'm here to
Nicely done. Another dead monk. You guys are noble creatures, you. All right, Neep. Your turn, Neep.
All right.
What's he gonna do?
Everything.
You can also take a turn with Philip at the same time if you
So,
want. He has a blaster, a small
Does he?
blaster.
what the hell's this little guy been doing?
It's like coming out of the bottom
Oh.
of his. Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
So you are engaged with those two that are now actively looking
Okay.
aggressive towards
Then
you.
I'm gonna fucking ion pistol
You can move.
this one that's right there in front of me.
All right, so you have
Oh,
to
yeah.
take a step back
do
in
have
order
to
to
do
shoot
that.
your pistol. You can go into that corner, or you can go diagonally in front of the
Like
other door
down?
there. You could go diagonally up behind
Oh.
Philip.
Oh,
But
wait.
then you have to. And Philip's small, so you're not going to have a negative modifier from him. We'll
Okay,
just
so that
assume he
does
flies
put me
out-
closer to
flies
the
out
door.
of the way.
So yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah. I forgot to move the stone with
shoot,
our
I forgot
Sith
to
over
bring up
here,
the-
so I'm gonna make sure the stone goes
The
in.
character sheet. Where's that son of a bitch?
I saw that.
Damn.
It's not. Wait, is there a copy? Oh, okay. I thought it was a copy.
One day.
All right, so you just need a 10 to hit this
All
guy.
right, where?
Actually, he's bigger than you, so you just need a 9.
I need a 9. Is that with?
Mhm.
Oh wait, I gotta get my character sheet. Hold on. I'm a bad boy. And the ads are going anyway, so we got a minute. Yep. Mhm.
I don't like
I
that.
guess he came up with.
That's the wrong chat. Wrong chat. Adam.
Where?
Alright. Here,
Alright, you-
and then I gotta go to this one, and then bring that up. Alright.
Not the Jedi eating in the middle of a fight.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
For my blaster, I need.
Got your chopsticks there.
Wait, that's not where my combat thing is. My combat's over here. Alright, so my attack bonus is half my character's level. Again, is this considered a droid? Because it's mostly mechanical?
Yeah, it sure is.
Alright,
Yep,
so I
sure
get a
is.
+1 for that. Any other bonuses do I get? My base attack bonus?
You get your dexterity bonus, your base attack bonus, and then I already gave you the +1
Alright,
because he's
so
bigger than you.
+2 plus dexterity is another 2, so +4. Okay. Yeah, get some.
Did you include the
No.
+1 for your size
Nope.
that I just talked about? Okay, good. Then you just need a 9 then.
15.
All right, you nailed it. All right, so you're shooting the one behind Philip there?
Yeah, sure.
Or the
Yeah,
one
the
diagonal?
closest to
Okay.
most threatening.
All right, so you fire off your ion pistol. It hits the body of the creature, and the droid sparks and shakes, and then as the sparks fly out, it collapses to the ground and stops moving. And as it falls, it hits its brain dome really hard and shatters, and the brain oozes out onto the ground, and so does the goo. The other one seems unfazed, but it's still aggressive. But Philip says, "Nice one, Master. Very good."
I feel kind of bad for
I
these
love that his
things.
name's Philip.
I'm gonna, well, you said he can attack too, right?
Yep, he can take a good attack as well.
Which is shoot that son of a bitch.
Very well, Master. I will fire away. He fires. Let's see how he does. And he hits. Very good. So Philip fires his little tiny blaster, and it strikes the creature's legs. The legs fall out from under it. It falls to the ground and twitches and then stops moving. It is also dead. I already got a way to describe these things dying.
Like spiders, they crumble up and their things call.
Mhm.
With mixed in with a little like like squishy sound.
Like a wet diaper
You killed
hitting
this
the
one
wall.
already. This one's dead. Nice splat. Very good. All right, you guys are doing great. All right, so that was the. Oh no! Now the robots take their turns. So this one's gonna move in to attack. Strike here, and this one's gonna move in on HK. And that's it. You guys have killed.
These are
almost
way
killed
easier
both
than
of
those
us.
other things.
Yep.
Both things we probably weren't supposed to fight, but this is much easier.
It feels good. It's good for the confidence, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yes,
so
we
let's
got
go
a
ahead
battle
and,
of slugs on our way out.
Okay, so I assume your defense, both of your defense is higher than 10.
Both of who?
HK and Strike.
Yes.
Let's see. It is.
Mine says 16 now.
Yeah, it's 6 with modifiers, or 16 with modifiers.
Okay, so both the creatures stab at you with their pointy legs, but you guys just kind of easily step out of the way as they try. Very good. All right, back to you, Dorn. What you gonna do now? You're no longer. I mean, you're technically in combat because you can see that other robot attacking Strike. But you don't have to fight it. You're far enough away that you can be disengaged at this point. But since other people are still in combat, we're still taking turns.
Right. Do I sense that any of the party is in any kind of danger?
Do you have sense?
I have
An ability?
I have sense motive.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess if I don't really see anything different, I'm gonna charge at this monk
Okay.
and slicey dicey.
You should be able to do a charge. You get to move double your move, and then you're gonna add 2 to your attack roll.
In addition to everything else that I get.
Uh-huh.
Boy.
But you will suffer 2 to your defense this turn.
Sure.
But I think you'll be fine.
So that's +4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
You strike you with your lightsaber.
Yeah. It's what I have.
Fair enough.
And I rolled a 12.
That's good enough. So, Doran Vorl charges at the monk with his lightsaber drawn. Do you want to describe it? It's dead.
Sure. So, Doran charges. I am so sorry, but you're fighting my partner. I must kill you now. Wah!
All right, he plunges his lightsaber into the droid and pulls upwards, and the droid splits in half, and sparks fly everywhere. It falls to the ground dead, and then as it falls, its brain jar shatters on the ground, and the brain goo leaks out, and comes pretty close to touching Strike and Doran's feet.
May the Force take you away to a better place, my monk friend.
Very nice. All right, good. HK3RM. You and you're currently engaged with
Yeah.
that.
Just as a heads up,
That last month.
I finished putting my new skills in.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to let me know after the stream.
You can
Unless
just
it's important. You can let
check
me know.
it in the app.
I tried that, and I couldn't see Adams, so I gotta bug him too. For some reason, I don't trust that. You guys seem to be able to see different things than I do on those sheets. I don't know why, but my sheet is different, so I'll just update mine separately.
I'll take a 2-meter step.
Okay.
I don't know. Here.
Okay.
That's a big 2 meters.
Sure. There you go.
It's fine. It's fine.
And then.
Sorry, for all of our European viewers, I wanted to make it believable.
European.
We don't even use meters over here, except in physics.
Yeah, we don't really know what they look like.
Right, so just the smart people use
Yeah.
it. Right, yeah.
Sorry.
Imperial is dumb people.
No.
Measurements.
Don't let
We
the
can
Imperial-
we can go back to peasant measurements if you would like.
Yes,
yeah.
this is 3 kings' penises. Yes.
All right, here we go. I rolled a 11 to shoot him.
11. That succeeds. So HK fires his blaster, and it goes through 3 legs somehow, and the creature falls on the ground, and sparks fly everywhere, and it stops moving. It is also seemingly dead. This brain jar did not shatter this time, but the creature is not doing. The droid is not well.
That's all that matters.
It is effectively no longer a threat. Potentially alive. All right, very good. Nice move. Nice turn. Now it's Tweak's turn. Tweak is close enough to be engaged here with the Sith. She's going to attack. She doesn't have any blasters or anything out. She's going to try to hit you with her fists. Good devil. It's your Sith with her fists.
Wouldn't it be crazy if this is what kills the Sith?
Quick question, do I recognize her?
Yes. You recognize all the group so far.
Except me.
Except for you didn't see the Jawa, but he'd be the only one you don't recognize. At least in some part. You wouldn't recognize his little flying droid either. All right, let's see. Okay, so I'm just looking for her attack here. All right, she got 1, and then her strength. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna add 3 here. All right, what's your defense over there? You add your dexterity bonus to whatever your defense. It might be actually. I know what it is too. I can just look it up myself.
Yeah, if I'm looking at it correctly, it says +7 class, +1 dex.
Okay, so you're at 18. Okay.
All right.
So she needs an 18. That's pretty tough. Okay.
So what you're
hard
saying
to
is
hit.
the Sith is about as defensible as a slug.
As the
Got
Kalur
it.
slug.
And we killed a
Mhm.
bunch of them.
Well, the Kalur slugs are very fast, so that was their thing. All right. Well, I got a 19 right here, so That's
and
good.
One
That's a
more
hit.
question: do I also add force defense?
is that an ability? That's one of your abilities, right?
It is. It's a skill.
Yeah, you'd have to use that. Let me. I think you have to activate that before you fight. If you want me to give me a second, I'll double check. I'm pretty sure you have to use it before you fight, and then you have it through the fight. You can't. I don't think you can use it in the middle of someone else's turn.
I think it works like my enhance ability spell. Yeah, you've got to.
Yeah, it lasts for 10 rounds. Yeah, but you have to. Yeah, you have to use it before.
Proactively.
Use it as part of your turn. So you could have done that last turn if you had an extra instead of the force run, the burst of speed. So that's a successful hit. Hang on, I'm just gonna go ahead and see her damage here. She's okay. 1d8 plus 2. Okay. All right. So I'm rolling a d8. I add 2 to that. So she got a 6. So you take 8 to your vitality. I assume you have plenty left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Twi'lek punches and kicks at you deftly, and you have to actually exert some energy to not have the blows land. You block her blows, but none of them seem to land in any vital spots. But you definitely had to exert yourself to do it. This is the greatest defense you've had to put up so far.
It's certainly not one of Luke's Jedi.
She'll say,
that Jedi
I don't know what the hell you are,
in
but
the
get
chest. So
Yeah,
you want to come back for some more feet work? I got you.
in the chest. That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm sorry, how much did one blade of damage do to you? Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Luke
how
got-
many levels did you need above 2 in order to even stand a chance against us? Yeah,
He's
fight,
salty
keep
because
coming,
the dark
keep
side is
coming
more
after me.
powerful.
So she says to him, I don't know what the hell you are. Get out of here. I'll fuck you up. That's what Tweak says.
That tracks.
I feel like that's what she would say. All right, and this guy, he's not a fighter, so he's going to just back up. He's going to take a step back and then use the rest of his action to try to break from combat and run away.
If he's not a fighter,
Around this corner.
Is he a lover? Could he love the Sith to death? Just curious, throwing it out there.
I think love is a two-way street.
And is attack of opportunity a thing?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really. Maybe under different circumstances, given the opportunity to woo. Maybe it's hard. You never know. You know, the heart wants what the heart wants.
It's true.
A question: does that give me an attack of opportunity?
You mean in like a counter strike?
Him trying to run away? Yeah.
Oh no, that doesn't exist in this game.
All right.
Unless I think there's some abilities that let you do that actually, but I don't think you guys have it.
I don't have those abilities, so
I'll take a note.
You don't have those abilities.
Yeah, I know that's a D&D thing. I definitely did not see that when I reviewed all the combat
This is
rules.
not the
Anything
reaction
that
you were
lets do
looking
that.
for.
No. All right, so now it is your turn actually. The
It
Sith
seems the
turn to act.
coward has run off, so leaving me one-on-one with this Twi'lek and me with two lightsaber blades. However, I'm recognizing that she is not one with the Force. I'm going to deactivate my purple blade and replace it on my hip. And we're gonna take one swing with the red blade.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any negative modifiers to your attack then for using two weapons. You get your full attack bonus, which is pretty good, I think.
And plus strength, yes? Okay.
And here's where the mystery of the Twi'lek dies.
Sorry, Emily, we killed your character.
So that's 26, 15 plus 11?
You got a 26?
Total.
Okay, so you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
2d. That's going to be a 9 total.
9. So, very good. All right, so you swing your lightsaber, and Tweak barely dodges out of the way and slams her body into the wall next to her.
And as she is slamming into the wall, to use my bonus force action, I'm going to try to, mind rip her and try to determine, what they are all doing here.
Okay. So just so you know, that actually dropped her vitality down to 0. So hang on, I have to do something real quick. Give me 1 second. I have to do a fort save for her. Oh wow, she did that. She got a 1.
Uh-oh.
So that sucks for her.
Speaking meta, this is
hang on.
unintentional.
Okay, so wow. Okay, so she passes. So after slamming into the wall, she actually passes out and falls to the ground, unconscious.
Very good. Then with my second action, I wish to deactivate my other lightsaber, placing that on my hip, and see if I can feel around on her forehead, looking for the device I planted there.
Do you have sense? I think you have sense as a force-based skill, don't you? Or feet. Give me 1 second. I think you'd be able to sense it.
I do not have that on my skills.
I think it's actually a feat. Yeah, it's a feat.
I also do not have that in my feats.
What? You should have all 3 of them.
Oh yes, I do. I am lying.
Okay, but say I'd be blown away if you didn't. Okay. Let me just double check here. I just want to see. I think it lets you sense the force. Okay. You can run.
All this to say, wouldn't I already know where it should be?
Yeah, you should know. But yeah, but this using with sense, because you have the sense, you have the inherent ability here to just be able to know exactly where it is actually.
Okay.
So you didn't say what you're looking for, but you know what you're looking for, right?
Yes, and
you're looking for the thing in her head that you know what it is.
Yes.
All right, you found it. You know exactly where it is. You could sense in the force exactly where it is.
You had to say so. Why did you? Well, dark side gonna do dark side shit.
Your guy's pretty dark.
So since I have yet to expunge my other attack, sorry, this is how I have to do. I rebrandish my lightsaber, and we are trying to be very gentle surgeons with it, removing the chip.
With your you're using your lightsaber to take it out?
Actually, hold on. What else do I have that kid? Like, I am, Dark Lord speaking meta here. I am really not trying to kill her.
It's funny because it seems like you are.
The lightsaber to her skull is almost definitely going to kill her.
Yeah, it probably will.
Can I use this rocket launcher to get this bug on your shoulder?
What's in my field kit?
Move object is probably the most effective thing to do what you want to do, I think.
Exactly, but you made me use a force power.
Huh?
You made me use a force power this turn.
Did you already use a force power this turn? No, sense is an inherent ability. You don't have to use an action for that.
Move object is what I wanted to do to just rip it up.
Okay, so you're going to use move object. She's defenseless, so you succeed. Okay, so using the force, would you like to describe it?
No, knowing where I have left this device in many of my subjects, I reach out through the force and relocate a very special thing to me. A microchip planted in the Twi'lek's cranial lobe. Or just above it on her skull. And I, through the force, I rip it through her skin and into my hand.
It leaves a little hole in her skull, and she bleeds a little.
Now, this isn't going to affect the secret microchip I put in her occipital lobe, is it?
What?
That's between you and the Twi'lek, Jedi. satisfied that so let's see, that was a stabby stab, that was a forcey force.
I think your turn's done. That's a pretty good turn.
Well,
Oh, you do get one more action. You can move, actually.
yes, and that is
Mhm.
all we were planning on doing.
Sounds good.
Can we say that right there is 10?
Let me see. I'm actually looking at a different screen, looking at a character sheet real quick.
So,
Yeah, that's good.
okay.
You're good. You're right next to that guy, but he's running. So he's technically not.
Give me my stone.
Yeah, I'll give you the stone.
Give me my stone.
Very good.
Oh, sweet. Can I just? Oh, I can't yoink it anymore.
Great. Okay. Wow. All right. That was an exciting turn. Well done. Good devil. That was well played. All right. So I gotta put it.
We got cookies.
Okay. Cool. So that next to Stud. You guys are in combat.
We have an echo. Who's echoing?
Who's doing it?
Freshly baked tempura. Is it?
Everybody's echoing.
Everyone's echoing. He says alternate. Okay, good plan. All right, I want to mute first.
Everybody else has to talk when that happens.
Hello?
Hello?
Someone's listening to the stream real loud. I can hear it now.
Not me, I promise you that.
It's definitely not me.
It's good. I've been told. The only people that are muted are the dungeon master and the droid.
Well, I mute at a mic level. I don't mute.
Okay, I unmuted. Are you guys getting echo again? Is there echo now? Because I think the droid is muted still. Are you guys getting echoes?
Yes, I was.
It's
No
good
echo.
still. Okay. All right, now Eric, you talk.
Oh, is it Eric or Droid or
Ermslayer.
my actual name, Ermslayer?
That is not your legal name. I
one
challenge
day.
you to show me identification with that name on it.
Some people live in the
Lead the
future, my
fifth.
friend.
Oh, you're right. Don't
I,
show
um,
him the identification.
I get thrown off because on Skype it says his not real name, so I have trouble.
You notice
What?
on mine, I changed my name on it. So
You're Dr. Tevi Fondo on Skype.
it shouldn't say that. It should say Doran Vorlded.
Oh,
should-
well, mine says Tevi
Should
Fondo
say
for me.
Ermslayer for me.
No.
Oh,
That's
so-
It
hilarious.
says they're all good now. So,
All right,
I don't
well,
know.
I had some work Skype thing I had to do, and it showed Ermslayer.
Ah.
All right.
Weird.
Come along.
All right, Tog.
well, everything's clear now, right?
Mm-hmm. You're just now. You guys, I guess, just role
I
play.
was gonna say, are we still in like order, or are we?
No, I think since for you guys, we won't do order as long as you're in this room and you're not chasing after him.
No.
Unless you are chasing after him.
Are are we all accounted for? Where is the pain in the ass droid, the sarcastic son of a bitch?
Maybe he's dead. I haven't seen him in some time. We have a new droid, though.
HK, do you?
So is there any real loss?
I am here. Yes, I am. You asked for me?
No, the droid we had before, but you are good, droid. Come here, let me pet your head.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I give him a couple little pats.
I believe the other droid went outside the room. HK, if you want to take a turn and go back in the room or do something else, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna jump down
Okay.
and make my way up these steps.
Oh, so you're chasing.
Yeah.
Sounds
Can I
good.
get
Okay.
to there?
Cool.
What about here?
Yeah, that sounds good.
What?
Yeah, that's at a full run. You can get to the top. At a full run, he can get to. If you're doing a full run, you get to the top of the steps.
Okay, your funeral.
Right in front of him?
No. Behind. behind. Yeah, there. And you'll see, as you get to the top steps, you'll see Tweak on the ground, who you haven't seen in a long time since you were back in the cave. You see her, you recognize her immediately, and you can see she's unconscious on the ground and bleeding from the head.
Do I see the Sith Lord?
You do, just down the way, but you don't have any more actions this turn.
I could have told you that was going to happen. We're still in combat, so move your actual move. That was more than 5.
Yeah.
No,
I think
that's fine.
I mean, I jumped.
You get to move.
To be fair, I did jump down a cliff.
Yeah.
Which would take some time to recover. I'd probably say I would legitimately be like here.
Okay, I was okay with you being.
I would have
at the steps
taken that just because the dungeon master said so.
Clearly,
You know?
jump up the side of the steps, which would skip a hole going all the way around.
Absolutely, you've got legs, metal ones.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. If he'd rather be there, that's okay.
That's fine.
Top of the steps is fine. It's more dramatic. All right.
It's more dramatic.
Sorry.
I was just hoping to shoot.
You have to, that would be next turn for sure. Because you're doing a full run. So we're still Okay, great. So you got. We'll let you guys role play back in the room a little bit more if you want.
Well, why don't you just wrap up the? I don't want to be like the rest of the players here telling you what to do, but why don't we wrap up the action on that side, and then we can be out of turns altogether.
That sounds fair to me.
I feel like this is all happening at the same time anyway, right?
Yep. All right. So the Sith is the next to act. You're moving pretty quick, but you would have heard the noisy droid running behind you. But you have two actions, and your bonus, your force action.
Does he look ready to attack? Does it look like I have to defend myself?
He's got his blaster in his hand.
Well, we can't have that. And he's getting both blades.
Okay, you're moving in. Well, so that's you can't attack with both blades.
Oh well, then I can attack
and move.
Oh, and okay.
Yeah, you can attack with one blade though.
My blaster is my hand.
Got it.
Did you roll?
For a total of 31. A natural 20.
That obviously hits. Okay. Was it a
that
natural
was
20?
A natural 20.
Okay, you also have to roll for critical threat then.
Which is.
So go ahead and roll another d20.
Fuck.
Let me know what you get.
That one was a 17.
Okay, so it's not a critical threat.
Don't chat wish you would have seen that natural 20? I know I do. If only there was a method for all of us to see the rolls.
Well, consider this dungeon master rolls, because this is something that would normally be done behind the screen, no?
Not necessarily. You're a player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
But I'm okay with you rolling off screen if that's what you prefer to do. I trust you. To be honest, there's no winning and losing in this game. It's just your character dies and you come back with another character. So it doesn't really matter.
I find that offensive.
That would be lame if you're cheating. I don't think you're cheating.
Tog's life is meaningful.
He's meaningful, but so is your next character.
So what am
I
Dungeon Daddy? What am I rolling damage wise?
Oh, whatever your normal lightsaber damage is.
20 does nothing. Gotcha.
Yeah, it would do more. The difference is if you had actually got a critical threat, you need a 19 or 20 on the second roll to deal damage directly to the wound.
Them's old school rules.
Which could actually kill him.
So we have rolled a total of 13.
Okay, that was only with one lightsaber, right?
2d8 and 8 and a 5.
Jesus. All right. And you added your strength to that?
Oh, you add your strength to damage?
You
Holy
do.
Holy shit, add another 4.
Okay. So there's that 17?
That's 17.
Okay. Does that kill you?
Which means the Jedi got off easy.
And takes me down to 6 wounds.
Okay. So go ahead and drop yourself those numbers, and then you have to do a fortitude save. Make sure you include your fortitude bonus.
0.
Is he disabled? If I like,
He may be.
Oh, we already knew that before the fight.
16. Wait, what was that?
Okay,
What did you say?
all right. You're good. You're not unconscious, so that's good.
can I intervene? Again, because of what Donkey just commented in Twitch. We just say I cut his legs off, and I'm satisfied with that.
I think if you had got a critical, I might have let you actually dismember him. But I think since you didn't critical, I think you're just going to do some severe damage to him.
He took pretty much 3/4 of me.
Yeah. But I think you could still walk.
If he critical success, like my character would just be dead. One shot.
Oh, you're right. No, not necessarily.
No, it would have been
if
one
you hit
shot
0
kill.
wounds, you don't automatically die. You go into a destabilized state. You can automatically die if you fail a fort save.
I am a droid.
Yeah. Same with the human. So if you lose all your wounds, you don't technically automatically die. You have to do a save, and then you can die if you fail that.
You are allowed to die.
You are allowed
Only
to
when
die.
I have
Yes.
given you permission are you allowed to.
So okay, so the
That's
Sith.
interesting, though.
We'll just say he stabs you so that you don't get dismembered. So the Sith swings, and the HK droid dodges the first swing, and then the second swing he plunges the lightsaber into the droid's chassis, and the droid sparks fly everywhere, and the droid is notably damaged.
That just does not sound good. Damn.
Very good.
Wait, put
So you do suffer. You are technically your droid is you do suffer a -2 to your strength and dexterity until you can get vitality again.
Fair enough.
And you can't run anymore or charge until you have some vitality left.
Okay.
You're essentially exhausted and now severely injured as well. Great. Nice play. All right. Hey, way to not die, though. Pretty good.
Wait until
All
next
right.
turn.
HK. Fighting with
Self-destruct.
all his life. Great. Okay, so now, yeah, that's his turn. So that is, since you guys are still engaged, nobody else is. HK, if you want to fight, you can. You can also try to disengage and run away. Your choice.
Actually, wasn't that a move and then a stabby stab? 2 actions.
Yeah, you moved and attacked. You do still have a force power you can use. You have your bonus action if you want to use a force power before his
You
turn.
could finish him off if you wanted.
Force lightning.
Do you have force
We
lightning?
have not been taught that at the Sith Academy quite yet.
You could force push him down the steps.
Belt force disabled droid.
What I do have, however, is a very strong force push.
Okay. Ouch.
There's
Goodness
a good
gracious.
Indeed there is, and that is exactly what I intend to do to this rusty HK droid.
Sounds good. I'm gonna do fort saves over here for death, by the way. You guys won't do it.
Ooh, I like that. That's nice.
So, channeling the force through my veins, I unleash all my hate at HK3RM through the force.
Mainline and force over there?
Indeed.
You're using force push, is that right?
You're held back, though, because you sense he has a darker past, and you don't want to upset his master.
He does have an affinity.
The Jawa.
I can fix it.
So,
That's somebody else's line.
while we may have an affinity for HK droids in the Sith Empire,
Yeah, right.
You are a
Sith
dork.
Empire loves HE droids.
Trying to find it here. So, okay, here it is. Okay, so you're gonna roll against his reflex saving throw. Oh, he can dodge it. Hang on. Okay. Target receives +4 bonus every size category. Target also receives +4 bonus for when a save has more than 2 legs. You don't. On a failed save. Okay, very good. All right, so you go ahead and roll for your you add your intelligence modifier to your force to your D20 roll, and add your ranks in force push.
Yep.
Wait. So what? I'm adding my intelligence and what?
Oh, not you. You're gonna roll a reflex
Grand
save.
total, we have rolled a 28. Was it
Oh.
You roll 28.
A 17 plus
Brutal.
11.
Okay, so you got your reflex, whatever your reflex save, you get to add that to your D20 roll.
Here's my question: what's the ground like?
It costs you 4 vitality points, by
Dirty.
the way. It's hard.
Flat.
Is it
Dirty.
Is it rock or metal?
It's rock.
Okay, well, here's me hoping I get a nat 20, because all I have is a +3. Nope. Rolled a 14.
Okay.
Rip.
All right. So that's good enough to actually partially dodge it here. So
What?
it halves the damage.
Which
and
is
you get
12.
to stay standing somehow. Wait, he has to roll. What did he roll for the damage? You get 3d4.
3d4?
It could be 12.
D4s. Oh, I did not pull those out.
He just needs a
Bear
6.
with.
You can do roll 20. Use roll 20 for that.
And yeah, you know what? Screw it.
It's probably easier in roll 20.
If you hit on the roll 20, if you hit
Oh my
Oh,
god!
fucking hell. Well,
Unbelievable.
Rip Erm.
Wow.
It was
So it's halved. The damage is halved.
which is 6, which is his wounds.
Okay. Oh my god. It's freaking brutal. All right.
Roll 20. Hold on. What did it?
And what's your fortitude? Okay, actually it doesn't matter. You don't have to give me your okay, give me your what's your fortitude save there,
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Because you're not actually dead.
Oh, I'm dead.
If your fortitude save is okay here.
I have nil.
Do you no fortitude save? Okay. So the droid
is
I don't think
dead.
you can kill a droid.
So the droid
I'm pretty sure as long
takes.
Sorry.
So the Sith unleashes the Force, the dark side energy of the Force, and pushes the droid. The droid somehow managed to stand its ground, but then collapses on its feet to the ground.
Wait a little bit.
Stab it just to be sure.
And it is apparently it is no longer moving. And you, from HK's perspective, your system has shut off.
And I'm in darkness. I can't think.
Yeah, you're in pure darkness at this point. You can't feel anything or do anything. Very good. Great.
Oh, hello,
wow.
my old
Very
friend.
epic. So, all right. So now, that officially ends combat because nobody else is in combat. I'll let you now just have a free turn. Good Devil, what do you want your Sith to do at this point?
Get the hell out of here. Oh, actually,
so he's making
we passed this guy. He hasn't moved. And I get...
that guy's hiding. But his skill sucks, so if you want to find him, you will, but he is hiding.
I am rolling a sense against this guy. That's a 16.
Okay, you succeed.
And take a wild guess what Sith Boy is going to do. Sith Boy shit. And stab it.
Okay. Are you attacking him? Oh my gosh, poor guy. All right.
So That's going to be a roll of 25.
To
Mhm.
hit. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
No. This one, that one. 9.
Okay. So, all right, so you strike this guy with your lightsaber, and you slice his left arm off. He screams, "Ah!" and falls to the ground unconscious, maybe dead. You'd have to check to see if he's dead.
Fine. We're satisfied with the pain we've inflicted on him, and we are heading for the elevator.
Okay, the elevator is there. The lift is already there. Been called. You can just get in and leave if you want.
Indeed we do. Sabotaging the controls once we reach the end of our ride.
Okay.
In
All
other
right, so you're
words, you pushed
sabotaging.
all the buttons in the elevators.
The sad thing, though, is in the bloodlust of the Sith, he seemed to have left the stone. So we're just gonna go ahead and take that back
Hey,
right
how
over here.
come you get
Winner!
to move it?
It's in his pocket.
Well, he dropped it on the floor. I seen it,
No.
and I used the Force to call it back to me.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So that was very good. You guys did a great job of not all dying.
Oh, I think we're all alive then, right, guys? I don't.
Yes, at least everyone in this room is safe. So I guess that means we are all
Is
safe.
that one of those Siths I keep hearing so much about?
Yes. See,
Everyone who came in this cave with a heartbeat is leaving with a heartbeat.
I just know that none of us would be stupid to fight the Sith against insurmountable
So we
odds.
came here with what,
You
1,
saw-
2, 3, 4, and a droid. We're good.
Yes, this is true. We are leaving with the same amount that we came with. Wait, where is Twi'lek? Where's Tweak? We need to find
Run off
Tweak.
again.
Last you heard of her, she was on the comm
that's
link.
right.
You
She
guys
was
all heard
making her
her.
way this way.
And actually, Doran doesn't know.
Yeah,
that
it went
Twi'lek-
straight to voicemail.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, you did have a comm link. You did hear it. That's right. You responded. Sorry,
we
forgot
told
about
her
that.
on the comm link how to meet back up with us. Which way did the Sith run off to? Hopefully they didn't cross each other's paths.
Neep is pointing. The master is pointing
What's
this
that,
way.
boy?
Hmm.
Tweak is stuck in a well.
Well, we should follow Neep. He seems to have a nose for these kind of thing. Do Jawas have nose?
Okay, so actually, once you guys step out of that room and look out at the area in front of you, you can see at the top of the steps you can see the HK droid collapsed on the ground at the top of the steps. You can actually see on the other side of it another body slumped against the wall, and it's got salmon-colored skin.
How fast is the Jawa's probably a little slower because he's short, right? Short legs.
Depends on what you're talking about.
Hey, this is meta. I'm not talking to you. You calm down.
He might be faster than you guys. All have the same speed.
Okay, I was just gonna see if it would have been if it would have been a better idea to grab him as I race towards. But as soon as I see what looks like a slumped body there, Doran's gonna race
I can
as
go.
quickly
I
as he
can go 8
can.
meters. That's my speed.
Oh, your speed's only 8?
I've got small legs.
You are
Okay, he is actually a little slower than you. I somehow cannot get rid of the dead words.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll take care of that. If you go to the draw shape, the little paintbrush, all the way at the bottom, there should be something that says remove all drawings.
Does have a point.
Clear
yeah, I
drawing.
have to do
wasn't
that.
alive to begin with.
This is true.
Johnny 5 not
This is
alive.
true. Hey, but
Okay.
what is?
Are you
what
guys
is
all going
sentience,
up there?
though? That's the question.
Yeah.
What?
What defines sentience? What defines life?
I know. These are deep questions.
Just because he's a droid doesn't mean he's not
you carrying-
alive.
Is
Are
he
you guys
carrying
all
me?
going up there? Do you want him to carry you? You can. Are you going to try to pick him up?
No, you know what?
Okay.
I thought about it, but let's leave everybody to have agency over their own their own
I would
characters.
run over to where the
Very
steps
good.
are and then cautiously go up the steps.
Okay. Is everybody else going, following the group, or
Yes.
Tweak,
Strike as well?
Tweak,
Yep.
what
Mhm.
what happened? What happened here to the droid?
So you guys all see the droid slumped. You all now recognize Tweak on the ground, bleeding from the head. Tweak does not respond to you.
Oh no, this is not good. Let's see. I can do absolutely nothing because all of my abilities affect myself.
Quick,
It's
I
like-
have this med pack that I picked up earlier that we can use.
Watch Tweak as I heal myself.
And I will work on the HK droid.
And I will provide
ha-
support.
Oh wait, so wait. I'm sorry. I caught. Sorry, I was looking up something real quick. So
I have a med pack.
okay, you're gonna try to use it on
Yes.
her. Okay. So do you have any skill in treat injury?
No.
Okay, you cannot use the med pack because you don't know how. So,
I have survival.
okay, maybe we can okay. Does anybody else have okay, so a treat injury skill or no, the only person that has treat injury skill is bleeding out on the ground right now, right? Good.
Quick, tell us what to do.
Yes, please. How much
Okay.
more should I heal myself, Tweak? When will you wake up?
Okay, great. So, Philip's gonna say, "Can anybody fix this guy? This guy's all banged up, and both of them all banged up."
Yeah, I got the droid.
What are
I
you
got the
gonna do?
droid
Say,
repair
I
going
guess- While he's doing
Okay,
that, I
so-
want to look at the small droid and go, we probably could fix HK with some spare parts.
Maybe we can find some spare parts. I'll go look.
I think I found spare parts right here.
He goes down the steps and around the corner.
I'm just kidding. It's Jedi joke. We are nice people. We're not mean. Come back, little droid. I was just kidding.
What?
It was a joke.
Should I not look for spare parts then?
Do you understand humor?
You were trying to be funny.
Ah, yes.
So yes, ha 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 ha.
Perfect.
Okay.
He just
What
looks
do I
there.
got to roll to
Um,
attempt to fix this guy?
So first off, let me go backwards here. So I want to since Tog did want to try to use survival, yes, you may try to roll survival. Go ahead and roll a d20, add your rank to that, and whatever the bonus is for the survival skill. And then for you, you're going to use your repair skill.
I came out with a 15.
I waited
You got a
until I was like
15.
19 or 20.
Okay, so Tog Sadad tries to okay, just can you describe what you would do with your survival skill to try to save her right now?
Well, see, I take some gauze and wrap it around her head, of course.
Yes, that's
Because you always see that in the movies.
And you put a
Absolutely.
You
blanket on
have
him.
cause.
I have
absolutely.
a med pack.
Huh?
I have the med pack.
The med pack is more of like a it's not like an earthly med pack. It's something that you I don't know actually how it's used, but it doesn't have like gauze and band-aids in it.
What does it have?
It dispenses chems, depending
Yeah,
on
it
what
dispenses
you
chems if
in-
used appropriately.
input, and it combines whatever materials it has to create whatever chem you need.
I believe that. Yes, that sounds good.
Give her the chemical that makes her not die.
Adrenaline, that's the one, right?
Maybe. You could try to use your clothing for that.
For
Is
adrenaline?
that what is like?
Oh, for gauze. Yes.
Yeah, for gauze if you want.
The only extra clothing I have is my cape.
Oh no.
I can't part with that.
No,
Can't get
absolutely
that
not.
stain. Brain does not come out of cape.
Well,
Well,
Very good. Okay, well you can see. So
I'm gonna go
we'll
check-
say that with your survival
we'll-
skill, you
we'll
were
go
able to
check on this
check,
guy.
and you can sense that her heart is beating. She's not dead.
she's still alive.
Um, and you can put your hands over the blood, the wound on her head, and try to stop the bleeding.
Does she have any extra cloth?
On her body, yeah, you can rip her clothing.
Oh, wait,
This is borderline
this
problematic.
droid
right
on the
here.
ground has an extra
You have
robe
your-
in it because I put it in there, so I can pull that out and hand it to you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. I have a standard knife I picked up earlier. I'll use that to cut
Yep.
the robe into a makeshift tourniquet of sorts,
Great. Okay, that sounds good.
and use that
You're gonna
for my
make-
survival.
Make a cloth headband to
Yeah.
stop the bleeding. Sounds good. That works for me. Okay, so you do that. You chop up the robe and you wrap it around her head, and you appear to have at least put pressure on the wound enough to hopefully stop the bleeding.
I've done all I can do.
And Neep, looking at the robot, you can sense that it is extraordinarily damaged.
I can fix it.
But
Scrap it.
you can fix it.
All right, so
yeah.
I got a rank 4 in droid repair. So does that mean it's a +4 to my roll? Is that how that works?
Let me see here. We're gonna treat it like trade injury, to stabilize him. Give me a second here.
The rolls have not
If you want-
worked
it should be
in
your
Ern's
rank.
favor.
I can
Should
fix
be
it.
But you
your
can also sense that that he is dying. His system is
Rank
dying and
plus
needs to be
ability
acted on.
modifier.
Both of them. You guys can sense both of them are dying. Okay, so let's see here.
Quickly, I sense both of these wonderful people are dying.
Nice, thank you.
But if we had to save one of them, probably maybe the fighter.
Okay, go ahead. You need
the actual person, perhaps.
Download the droid's program and we'll put him in a toaster.
Okay. Great. Okay. So
Angriest
you need
toaster this side of Coruscant.
you need a 15
Okay.
to stabilize him.
So my rank 4 gives me +4, right? Then I have
Plus your intelligence modifier, I think,
does
right?
it?
Repair
Yes.
should be
All
intelligence.
right, so
Yeah. mhm. Yep.
all right, so that's +6. Plus I have gearhead, which gives me +2 to repairs.
And don't you have droid repair
Yes.
as your profession?
Well, it's droid
So
programmer.
add 2 for
is
that
my
as well.
profession.
That's fine.
Okay,
That's still
so that's
the same.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then I have my toolkit, which gives me another 2 to repairs.
Wow.
Told you I could
Okay.
fix it.
So that puts it. So that's to put you at 13
Yeah.
just in bonuses. Wow. So you need anything but a 1.
And I have
That's
a,
what
I
he's
have a
gonna roll.
reroll.
Watch.
And I get a reroll.
And you get a reroll.
This
Two
would be a
ones in a row.
good spot for
Wait,
the
what
Lord
do you have a
Ladies
reroll
my
of
for?
Fate
Jawa
to help
ability
out.
to reroll any
Okay.
mechanical checks.
You know how
Wow.
rare it is to get 2 1s back to back? Well, we're about to see it.
That would suck.
Here it comes.
All right, so we said that was what, +13.
Yeah.
Drop neat.
Oh, there's a skill drop in chat now for Neep. Oh no, it's from a player. It doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
And it's a player in the party. It wasn't even.
That's
the
how
guy
you time
you'd
it, though,
expect
lords
from.
and ladies of fate. That's how you time it right there.
So 32.
32.
Wow. Okay. Wow. It's almost a critical. Well, that's succeeding by more than 10
He's
by far.
Now do the
he's
same
better
for
than he was
Tweak.
before.
Wow. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually. So we're gonna say that. Hang on. And then how many result? Wow. Okay. Additional wounds restored. Yep. So Neef gets in there and does some work, and for the next few minutes, while you guys are sitting there stabilizing Tweak, and you hear some banging and clacking, lots of sparks, and he pulls out his toolkit and he's using it to weld things, and suddenly you hear whirring, servo motors whirring, and systems powering up, and HK, you suddenly are conscious again, And you can sit up, and you actually have 5 wounds now instead of 0. 5 wounds left. And you appear to be fully functional otherwise, except for you still have the negative. You still have no vitality, so you still have the effects of being exhausted. So you have -2 to strength and dex, and you
I'll
can't
pat
run
him
or
on the
charge.
butt.
How much vitality do I have?
You still have 0 vitality, but you have 5 wounds now.
5 wounds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I want to say this word, but I don't know how to say it. Expletive?
Expletive.
Expletive?
Yeah.
Like you're cursing?
Expletive.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's dumb.
Exclamation? That's you're exclaiming something.
Despacito.
Yeah. Anyway.
Statement?
Evaluation. Systems online. Backup systems damaged. It seems that I did not make the right decisions. Thank you, Master. I am in your debt.
Yes, even I know when it's time to run away from Sith. They're very dangerous. It's okay, Strike. He's very broken up. He was crying earlier about your apparent demise. Said something about a
Is that the
toaster.
sea, man?
You're very lucky our master is so skilled. You almost died. If we can die. Philip says.
Here we go. Let's get more philosophical here. Aren't
Okay,
you alive?
At this moment, you guys hear one of the large metal door that was on the other nearby. You can hear a large metal door opening, like this. And some things are coming out of it. You guys can't see this. It's on the screen now.
Oh, great. Gamorreans.
But you guys heard that sound. You could hear it sound like a large door opening nearby. Behind you and to the left.
It sounds like we have company.
Yes, we do have company. We need to make decision now.
Should I go scout it out?
Answer. We should probably leave in the quickest manner we can. It looks like we failed this silly mission.
Yes, but have you ever heard of the old adage, the enemy of my enemy is my friend? Maybe, just maybe, we could talk to Rungus. Maybe.
But if he's our friend, in reality, he's our enemy, but also our enemy could be our friend.
Perhaps
really, it's just your enemies, all your friends in the end.
I liked it better when we were discussing whether the droids were alive.
Perhaps Rungus would be interested to know that the Sith have stolen something from him.
Exactly, and maybe he would like some of us to maybe get it back for him. Maybe we could use him to get into the Imperial base. For I have no other way that I know of to get off of this planet. Maybe Rungus has a ship.
Certainly a
observation.
certainly
I
worth
believe we had some way earlier. What was that again? It was something that we wanted to do before we did this.
Oh, you mean that job that asshole in the gem of the jungle? Yes, I remember now. I don't know. Personally, I think we're here now. And I
Besides,
mean,
that
if
other
it
guy-
gets really bad, I'll just and then I turn on my lightsaber and go. We just slice Rungus the Hutt. In Hafe. Stop! Stop laughing!
Well, translation. I think we finished what started.
That is a very good input, my little friend. I do not mean that to be diminutive in any way. Let me just say, I just say little because you're literally up to my knee. But you have
Well,
big heart.
whatever you're gonna say, you say it. I'm gonna hang back here a little bit. I don't know how I feel about possibly being recognized. Some of these guys don't like me.
Wait, oh, so hold on, wait. You know Rungus?
Not personally, but we've had some dealings where our interests aligned at the right times.
I'm gonna take because I'm wearing my Jedi like robe. I'm not wearing it because it's too fucking hot here. But I'm gonna take off my Jedi like the robe part, and I'm gonna pass it over to Strike and say, keep the hood up, and maybe no one will recognize you.
All right, thanks, man.
And then I'm going to say, hello, is there anyone who works for Rungus here? We have news for him. Information.
So you hear footsteps approaching quickly, and coming around the corner, you see a Gamorrean guard, and he immediately draw with his weapon drawn. It's a large axe like weapon. You see two other ones come up behind him, and a Doug just behind them. And they shake their weapons at you.
I'm gonna use bluff.
I want to translate.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to type something in the chat here. Get ready to translate. The Doug's gonna say,
I want to
That's a really
translate
good
that
dog.
too.
That's really good, Doug. By the way.
Thanks.
I
Also,
feel like I'm watching the movie.
now that I think about it, at some point, can I get a list of all the languages I know?
You should be writing them down as you learn them.
Yeah.
But you do know Huttese now. You know Aqualish,
Oh, I can't type that fast.
Aqualish, and Huttese so far.
And Jawa.
And you do know Jawa.
but
Yeah.
not the Thorian.
Jawaese. And not Authorian.
Yeah,
He's never
failed.
he's never needed to translate.
Yeah, I did in the
He tried
ship.
and failed.
Yeah, but I tried again and passed.
I don't think so.
All right, whatever.
was like 80
I'll
weeks.
leave it. Yeah, I'll leave it to Gia.
All right, I posted it in there.
I'm gonna turn to
What
HK
else?
as if I'm waiting for the translation.
What else do I know?
Binary and basic.
Yeah, binary, basic, Java, Huttese,
Aqualish.
Walish,
I think that's it for now.
and Athorian.
No, you did not learn the Thorian.
I don't think you tried to learn Authorian.
did.
Or you did and you failed. One of the
And
other.
then I tried again
You did not.
and
And you
passed.
succeeded.
No, because I got
I
got
feel like
my
that was a fever
translator right
dream.
away.
I think it's fine if he can understand Authorian.
I don't want him to.
You don't want to. Maybe we'll have him roll for it after this. You have your speaker in, right? Yeah, you still have your translator in.
3RM. What is this Gamorrean saying? What did the Doug say?
Let's see.
Gamorreans didn't say anything; they just grunted a lot and shook their weapons.
Translation. What's going on down here? So much noise.
I'm going to use my bluff skill in order to make them believe that. Oh wait, we're not in combat or anything, so I'm gonna first use empathy to read their emotions to kind of see where
Okay.
exactly they are. How close to hostility are they?
Great. Okay. I don't think you have to. Do you have to roll for that?
I-
Yeah, I think you do.
I'm not sure. I'm
Maybe not. Hang on a second. Looking for it here.
I do have
Hang on.
ranks in it, so I would imagine I would.
I would think you need to roll for it. It's a skill, right?
Yep. Force skill.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have to. You go ahead and roll. You add your wisdom and
Mhm.
your ranks.
16.
Okay. So you get to All right. So these guys need a 20 or higher to fit to not have it not work. They did not succeed. So you yeah. Have a DC for the target's will saving throw. Okay. So now if you try to bluff if you try to bluff, use diplomacy, intimidate, entertain, or sense motive on these guys, you get a +4 to those bonuses on this guy. On these guys.
Plus
Can
what?
we assist?
+4
Plus 4?
to any
Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
To any of
Can we
those checks.
assist? Can we assist with the bluff?
Yeah, is he gonna bluff?
I'm
You
absolutely
gotta say
gonna
what you
bluff.
want to.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well, go ahead and say what you want to say.
well,
and
what
then
did I get from the empathy? I wanted to read their emotions.
You get +4 to all those bonuses.
Yeah, but it says
Oh.
read a person's emotions, read their mind.
Oh,
So
yes.
that-
Yes,
I
you're
want
right.
I want to
Yep,
resolve that.
Sorry.
First.
Okay. Yeah. So you get a sense of their general state. So they are nervous, but feeling compelled to do their duty.
Okay. Now, none of them seem very trigger happy.
None of them seem to have weapons
Okay.
drawn.
Okay.
But no guns, no shooting guns. But the other ones do have physical weapons drawn, ready to defend themselves
what
or
language are they
attack.
speaking?
He's speaking Huttese, the dog. The other ones aren't speaking anything at all. They would speak Gamorrean if they were speaking.
Well, they
which
did
is a-
speak to begin with. Can I
They
roll
went-
for that?
like that, but they didn't say anything. Those were just guttural sounds.
Damn it.
So yeah, I'm gonna look at them and go, yes, you see, we were tracking a very evil, powerful being, and we tracked him to this cavern in the middle of the jungle. We did not realize that this jungle cavern was underneath the temple of Rungus the Hot. If we did, we would have come directly to Rungus to let him know. But this powerful being came through and killed all of these Beomar monks and took a powerful stone. Now, we were tracking him and we would like to continue, but if Rungus the Hot wishes to help us along, since we are kind of looking towards the same path. Yes? No? And do I have to
You go
roll
ahead.
for bluff as well?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your bluff. Yeah.
+2 +4 6 plus my charisma.
What's your ranks?
Well, that's gonna be a +5, not a +6 because of that. Ooh, yeah. Hey, if anyone could help with the bluff, that would be great.
Yeah,
Please,
I can roll to I can assist with the bluff.
please assist with
Okay.
the bluff.
What are you gonna say to assist his bluff here?
The Sith, there's a Sith attacked us. He's getting away now.
Yes, he has two lightsabers. Is terrified. Oh yeah, there we go.
I got a 25.
There we go. So I started getting the ball rolling, and then Tog just comes up, realizing they're not buying my shit, and then just sells it. I love it.
Okay. I was gonna say.
I have a bunch of ranks of bluff.
It's a cross class skill for me, so I only had 2.
I got 5 ranks in it.
I was gonna say. Ucha, nut, nut, jigga, not on. Uchi, dota, wada, chicky, wada, wada, wada.
And I'm gonna nod like I understand.
Defensive.
Translation. I like the wits about you, Thorian.
We would like to meet with Rungus to discuss helping catch the Sith and get back his missing artifact, perhaps.
Maybe seek out revenge for the death of the
Revenge,
Baemon.
of course, for the slight against the mighty Rungus the Hutt.
He said, Ucha! Should not what I want. He's gonna say this. And he's gonna motion towards the door after this. He motions
Translation.
aggressively.
Sure, come with us. Lord Rungus will talk to you in person.
Anyone else think that's not exactly what Doug said?
Oh,
You
And
had
they step out of the way to make a path for you to follow.
Droid
follow
had
the dog.
very weird pause in middle, like he was thinking about how to translate, not translating.
Mockery.
doesn't seem very
Well,
smart.
why don't you translate it yourself, meatbag?
Oh, you wait. I'm going to learn language. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes, we should I'm responding to that like I know. Yes, please, we go.
Yes.
All right. So he said that last thing, and then he heads down the hallway, and the Gamorreans wait for you to follow.
Is there anyone who's not gonna follow? Just a question.
Me at the moment.
Okay.
I have these words on my face that I don't agree with anymore.
I thought I deleted them.
See,
Who's
here's the thing.
carrying,
Here's the thing.
Tweak, by the way.
No one at the moment.
Well, I guess the weak Jedi got his ass handed to him. I will go ahead and I'll carry the tweak. I can't.
I would do it.
What is your current carrying capacity, and where are you at with that?
Oh yeah, about that. I'm pretty sure that's gonna put me over. My carrying capacity is 16.5. My total weight is 9.8.
Okay, so you have 8 more pounds in your carrying capacity. So you will be extraordinarily encumbered.
Wait.
Just double check to make sure that you can lift her.
Can we get one of these
Are you
guards?
telling me we're using meters for distance and pounds for weight? No, there's.
It should be kilograms.
Okay, just making sure. I was like, wait
Did
a
I
minute.
say pounds?
You did.
I can
can't
contribute
keep
half.
That was very
I'm not
confused.
ready to be Englishman yet. I can't.
telling
be
you
an
right
Englishman.
now, I am not helping carry
I
her.
can carry half a
My
kilogram.
systems are
You
barely
weren't helping
carrying
I was
save
gonna say
herself.
you're disabled.
Yeah.
You guys,
I
You
want
guys
to draw
could
as
get
little
it
attention
would be
to myself
easier.
as possible.
Can we get the guards to help?
Yeah, even better. I'm gonna look at the Gamorreans and go, please, in the fight with the Sith, our friend here got pretty badly injured. Is there any way you could carry her?
Yeah, be a doll and give us a hand. Would
Yeah.
You?
I mean, we're doing you a favor at this point.
They're gonna look at each other, a little confused, and then nod to each other, and so go, and then nod to you, and then go over and collectively pick her up and carry her. But 2 of them will. One of them will follow.
And I'm gonna look at the one who isn't following and say, see, everyone always says bad things to say about Gamorreans. They always say smelly, unhelpful, stupid. But no. You peoples are very strong, robust, salt of the earth. Yes.
What do you mean, you people?
And they go.
Yes, yes.
at you,
I think
angrily.
I think we are starting on a very good friendship here. Yes, yes. Come on, we shall go now.
See, HK could try to
Oh.
translate, but he's no longer here. So
You gotta. There's a one-liner in the chat.
is there?
For the
Oh,
Gamorrean.
good.
This is Gamorrean.
What is for the Gamorrean? Okay. All right. Well, that's what he said. He said, "What do you mean, you people?"
And I
But you guys don't know
still
that.
responded with yes, yes, our friendship is blossoming.
Commentary. Don't you worry. Nothing funny shall be happening.
Very good. Then the Gamorrean said the next thing that's showing up there. After they said, "What do you mean, you people?" But that's only if you understand them. You have to roll for Gamorrean to learn that
Oh
language.
boy. Let me roll. Roll.
Yeah, I think you add You add your intelligence modifier. You need a 15 or higher, I believe.
I rolled D20 plus intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Bam. No.
No, you have no idea what they said. You can act like you did though.
HK, what did they say?
Suggestion. I suggest we may go quietly along our path now. We may not want to speak as much.
Oh, but these are our new friends. We must be welcoming.
Explanation. That means shut up.
Did I ask for definition? Look at this. We brought Webster's with us. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go along with the flow. I'm gonna follow the Doug.
Okay. So this one, the last Gamorrean kind of goes to the back of the group, shoves past Strike, and goes down the steps to see if there's any others in the group. And he pokes Strike in the back with his little axe to kind of encourage him along. All right, so you guys is everyone gonna follow
Yes.
the Doug? Is anyone not?
I'm gonna stay very close to
Okay.
somebody's legs who has like a long robe or something that I can hide behind.
I gave my robe. I was gonna say I gave my robe to Strike, so that would be him.
You can hide in between my two capes.
Okay, so the other Gamorrean goes around investigating just to see if anything else is going on, if anyone else is with the group that might be hiding, and he sees the Clatunian. He recognizes him and can see he's severely injured, picks him up and his arm, and carries him, following the group. So everybody's following. The Doug's gonna lead you guys up the steps. So everyone's just gonna follow him the rest of the way. Is that right? No one's not following, right? Okay, everyone's going.
Okay.
Everyone's complying. Okay, so you guys, he's gonna lead you up the steps, and we're gonna end in just a moment. But I want to get to this other thing first, real quick, since we're already going that way. He's gonna lead you up the steps and into another room. You can hear music playing softly. You can tell it's the typical jizz music.
I love it.
Commonly heard in Rungus's in hut buildings. Did I not bring the group? Add the group here?
just have a
Oh my
black
god!
I'm in a black screen.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're gonna be led through a couple rooms. You're gonna see an Ugnaught, and you'll see, you'll be led out into a large room where you can hear the music. And as you come into the room, the music stops and the band stops playing. You can see. Hang on.
Or I think
you
Aaron's
guys can
gonna
see this now.
translate something for me too.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was translating for myself to a friend. AKA text message.
Very good.
When did you say this?
When they picked up the Clantunian.
Platunian. As they're leading up the steps.
Okay. A translation. Oh, good. We helped that guy. He can vouch for us. Master, I'm not sure if anybody's going to be helping us.
You mean the one that I saved, right? Yes. The one that you all just wanted to rob blindly? Yes, yes.
Yeah, the one we saved.
You keep using this word we.
So, as you guys enter into the room, and you are brought before the famous Rungus the Hutt. He goes, chaka, naga, naga, and the protocol droid standing next to him speaks up and says, "The mighty Rungus is surprised to hear you are in his lower levels."
Can I see the
That's what she
actual
said.
Huh?
Can I see what he actually says versus what the protocol droid says?
Oh, the protocol droid is translating 1-to-1.
Oh.
He's trained. He's programmed to do so. He doesn't have a heuristic processor like you do.
Okay.
So you guys are all here. I haven't dropped your characters in, but you're all standing right there in front of him. He's gonna say, "You." He's gonna say, he's gonna, and the droid will say, "The mighty Rungus would like to know what you are doing down there, and why there's such a mess."
I'm going to approach the dais. My piece isn't here, but I would like you to know that I am not standing on those 6 squares that are directly in front of him.
Okay.
Because I have heard what Hutts like to do. I was trained by Luke Skywalker. Been there, done that. I'm gonna bow as low as I possibly can go.
Okay.
My dear Rungus the Hutt, you are very wise and powerful. You see, we were captured, and we did not know exactly why we were captured. No one remembers being captured. But when we came to, we realized there was this Sith. And I don't know if you are familiar with the Sith, but he's very dangerous. And we needed to figure out what was going on. So we follow him to a cave. We did not realize this was your cave. We would have come to you directly because it is respect. And you deserve all of the respect in the world. But yeah, shut up.
I just want to see your bluff roll.
Yeah, we just want to want you to know that we are still chasing this demon, this monster. And if you would like us to bring back the artifact that he stole, we would greatly appreciate any help the great, powerful Rungus the Hutt could provide.
He seems to think on what you're. He rubs his hand on his chin. He seems to think on what you're saying.
Before he says anything else, I also say, and also, I would like to take a moment of silence for all of the Beomar monks that were lost because of the Sith's evil. He sliced through every last one of them, and they did nothing wrong. Well, this is a sad day. We must all bow our heads and give respect to the fallen Beomar. And then I'm just going to go ahead and lower my head.
Okay. So that is a lie. Would you like to roll for bluff, or are you
Does
just
my
going
does
to...
my sense is my empathy still working on that?
He's a different guy.
Can
so you have to
can we
do it again.
retroactively say that as I walked in, I used my empathy and my bluff? I'm pretty sure I have enough points to do this. Yeah. I don't really.
He's a different kind of guy
Mhm.
to try to use that on than that Doug.
Oh, I believe
So
it.
you'd have to do it again.
I believe it.
You'd have to roll again for the DC check.
So we're rolling for the empathy first.
Uh-huh.
Five, 7. $13.
Okay. That gets you. Okay, so. Okay. All right, so it works. You can sense that Rungus is curious, but wary. You succeed in the empathy, so you do get +4 to your bluff checks.
So I will then bluff for the the performance that I just made.
Okay, go ahead and roll
13.
that. Okay, so it succeeds.
It's believable. It's mostly the truth with a few pieces that were just changed.
He's gonna nod, and then motion over to his guard standing around him, and to the Doug and the Gamorreans, and say, "Ucha nakawa chinakara shinni." And the guards are just then gonna. The protocol is not going to translate this, and the guards are going to come over and start searching you.
I want to hear what it
start
says.
patting you down. Huh?
I want to know what it says.
You can translate. Okay, so he says this. Hang on. He says,
as I'm being patted down, I'll be like, "See, no, I have nothing to hide. I took nothing from Rungus the Hutt. The Sith made away with a powerful artifact. I almost said magic, but it's not magic. It's the Force. Different."
You can translate for the group if you want, but that's what he said. So they're searching you guys. You guys is everyone gonna comply and allow the search?
I'm gonna tell everybody just let them pat us down.
Don't worry. Let us continue with their searches.
So they search you guys, and the Neep yells something in Jawiese.
Yeah, I'm not going to interpret that. Sorry, but for the audience, he said, "Wash your hands."
And then in searching the group, they pull out all their different weapons. They and they confiscate all your weapons. And the Doug, the Gamorrean, hands the lightsaber, hands the Jedi's lightsaber to the Doug, and the Doug runs it up to Rungus. Huh?
I have questions.
Your weapon's hidden. For sure.
Yeah. So that was question number 1. I know I just rebooted, but did my weapon go back into the hidden compartment?
Yeah.
Okay.
It automatically does anytime.
And
I just assume it does. After combat.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Cool.
To my other question is, do they search my hidden compartments?
They won't be able to get into your compartments because they're locked unless you unlock them.
Okay. So they can't really...
But they recognize you as a protocol droid and maybe something that doesn't necessarily have carrying capacity. They're not searching you as intensely. They're just going to look at you. They're looking at everybody else.
Okay.
They're searching everyone else.
Thank you. It is important.
No problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I understand. Go ahead. You had a question. Is it a meta question?
I was gonna ask if they've taken my cane away from me.
So they're looking at all your weapons. They did not take your cane. They did take your guns.
Sure.
And they, which one of you has the spice on you?
I have some.
3 of us, I think.
Pretty sure that
Does everybody have spice on them?
Mine's hidden in the
Who
droid.
doesn't
I think
have
so.
spice? Okay.
Yeah. Mine's hidden inside me as well, obviously.
Okay. Doran, you don't have spice.
No,
right?
I'm also
what
hidden
would
mine
I do with
inside me.
spice?
Right. So, by the way, also the Clatunian and the two Gamorreans carrying Tweak, they carried her down the hallway and away. You don't know where.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, they're unconscious. The Gamorreans are going to pull out the bags of spice and hold them up in the air and hand them over to the Doug, who's just going to then walk them and the lightsaber and all the weapons up to Rungus and put them on his dais. And Rungus is going to go, "Oh no, Janana, ha ha, no he, sneaky, ha ha."
Did he say peep peep?
It sounds like some sort of like derogatory thing. I don't know. How else to do this. Sorry. And then the protocol droid is going to say, "Rungus the Mighty says thank you for your weapons, and says your story is interesting, but more interesting is the spice in your pockets. Do you care to explain?"
We were just carrying them for a friend.
No, don't say that. I'm gonna look kind of like disappointedly at the rest of the group. I'm gonna kind of like turn around and just go, my good dear Rungus the Hutt, all great and powerful. As I said before, we happened upon this cavern before we knew whose it was. You cannot. My compatriots here, they are businessmen such as yourself. If you found yourself in a strange place and you found a bag of spice, what would you do if you thought you were just happening upon a cave?
Everyone's gonna leave it that. Okay. Rungus goes, "Oh no, Shantan, chi. And then the protocol droid is gonna say, "The mighty Rungus thinks you're funny. He will take back his spice and has decided not to kill you yet."
Very, very wise and gracious. Now we should maybe now talk about some business. We seem to both have a common struggle, a common enemy.
Ho 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 ho. To dot. Shinny. He sneaky. Oh no no no. And then
Banana.
the mighty Rungus
Phenomena?
says we do have business indeed, and that he would like to talk the business of the cleanup and the losses in his lower levels. He would like to know how you intend to repay your debt.
Well, if we're being honest, the damage done was done by the Sith. If you wish us to hunt the Sith down for you, so that you may get your due justice from him, we would greatly acquiesce your request. Acquiesce your request.
Oh nah. Huchush Pakashni Nabam. Nimishim Mananga Hanga Shinimim. Rungus does not accept your offer. He does not know of this Sith and knows that he is not here anymore. And he does not have any value for the thing he did not have before. Tanak, Shinid Rungus says that he will not kill you, and he will consider your debt paid if you satisfy the bounty that he has not yet had any offers to take up on. The job is advertised on the Holonet. Are you aware?
Yes, I have heard of the HoloNet before.
Have you heard of the job itself? The job on the HoloNet?
There are so many jobs on the HoloNet. You'll have to refresh my memory. As you see, we were chasing the Sith through your play. You know what? Maybe next time we just let Sith cause more damage. It's not our temple, right?
Here, I will hand you this. He hands you guys the data pad, a data pad, and the data pad has the job listed out on it. Reading the job, it says that Rungus is seeking the admiral at the Imperial base. Admiral. Hang on, hold on. Her name is Admiral
someone in chat
T.
generated name.
Vicus. Te Vicus seeking Admiral Te Vicus's encryption code. Sorry, decryption code. Decryption codes. By any means necessary, and return to him.
Those means would require our weapons back.
Oh, shit, it. Oh, God. No, my, no. Shit, no. The mighty Rungus concedes that he will let you have your weapons and allow you to stock up as needed here. And to rest as needed before you go. But he must keep collateral to make sure that you complete the job as expected.
Perhaps this protocol droid that we have no use for.
First off, that's rude. Okay, very rude, Mr. Sir. Very rude. Second of all, how are you supposed to persuade them when you say this protocol droid we have no use for? That's
Perhaps
not very
you would
useful.
Perhaps
for
you could find a
trade.
better use for it in your infinite wisdom.
No, this shit. No, ma. The mighty Rungus has no use for more droids. He can acquire any droid he wants whenever he wants it. The collateral he is taking until you return. Oh, your Jawa is shaking. Do you know?
I typed something in chat room.
He is not my Jawa. He is his own being.
He was shaking at.
Answer.
Was he tugging on HK?
He asked that we have medical treatment for our friend, the Twi'lek, that has been taken away to another room.
She was greatly injured in the fight
If you
with
are
BC.
merciful and I'll slightly bow, like I'm assuming I'm already like sort of like half limped and, but I'll try bowing like, Lord Rungus, if it would please you, I beg that you fulfill this wish of ours.
No. The mighty Rungus appreciates you confirming the value of your compatriot. The collateral will be your compatriot until you return. Here she will stay. We will make sure she does not die before you return. If you succeed, the mighty Rungus will consider not letting her die.
I'll go. You're very wise. Oh, go.
Sorry.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Statement. My master also wishes to let you know, Lord Rungus, that we kept death away from your guardsmen, the Glantuin. Commentary. Like, I'm not sure how that's gonna help us, Lord Rungus, but that's what he wanted to let you know.
The Clatunian. Oh, that's in English. Oh, Jock. The mighty Rungus does not value his Clatunian as much as you think. He is merely a servant for him. like so many of us, expendable.
Go, well, you are very, very wise and gracious, Lord Rungus. We we shall get this information for you, but I mean this with all of the greatest respect. If you harm the Twi'lek, there is nothing that will stop me from getting.
At this point, all the blasters in the room
Suggestion.
get trained on you. Before you
What
finish your
he's
sentence.
trying to is that he wishes to have her back in one piece by the time we finish your mission for your gracefulness, Lord Rungus.
We have to look strong, you know, strong and determined.
I am a diplomat. Ish.
The mighty Rungus finds you very amusing in your attempts to frighten him.
Oh,
He said he may consider keeping you upon your return to act as entertainment here in his
Doran,
in his
Doran
palace.
the Jester. how fitting for any one of the characters I play.
And your droid is very talkative for a droid.
I offered him to you earlier, but you didn't said you had no need for him.
I didn't say it was a good thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Look, I meant not to try to strike fear into you, Rungus. I know that would be a foolish thing to do. You are Hutts. Hutts fear nothing. I only wish to express promise to you that we are not your servants here. How they live to serve you, they're weak. We are not.
The mighty Rungus reminds you.
It
What does
is.
he remind me?
you for the reminder.
What does he remind me?
No!
Oh my god.
What does he remind
Did
us?
he disconnect?
Oh,
Oh no,
what a
he
cliffhanger.
disconnected.
Don't do this to me!
And with that, wait till find out next week.
It's a Sopranos
This
ending.
is-
It's a
Suggestion.
Sopranos ending.
Now is the time for us to take over. Kill them all.
All right.
Kill them all while they can't react.
I hate this. I hate everything
All
about
right, you
this.
lead us off. I'll look for the raid.
Why? Thank you for being horribly disappointed with the rest of us, because
Jesus Christ, what a cliffhanger to end
Well,
on.
thanks for coming out for tonight's game, everybody.
yeah, I want to thank you personally. We wouldn't be doing this if it. Well, we probably would be still doing this if no one was watching. But the fact that you're here watching means a lot to us. Hey, this was the very last Lords and Ladies of Fate stream of 2021. We're gonna go ahead and kick in 2022. We're gonna be back with you Monday for Star Trek. I got it right that time. I almost messed it up.
Yep.
Star Trek, where maybe we're continuing a storyline, maybe we're not. We really
Doesn't matter.
figured that out like an hour before stream. So
The
we'll.
GM's really good.
He's
as
fantastic. He's fantastic.
Yep.
You'll enjoy it either way.
Absolutely. He's one of those DMs that I feel like could make shit up on the spot and it just works. I, as somebody who does that, really appreciates it a lot.
Right.
But yeah, we'll be back also next week on Wednesday with Adenia. We are so close to getting this heist underway. They're so close, so close. So we've got
What
that,
happened?
and well, we're in the middle of the outro now, so hang tight.
Good.
And next Thursday, that's today, but 7 days into the future, we will be doing Aliens again. Come and find out. I was
Yeah.
told someone will die.
Yep.
Is what I
Oh
was
no!
told. I was told someone
There will be
will
a death.
die. Come find out if it's me.
It's
It's
me
definitely me.
again. We had spoiler alert tonight.
It's actually all
And
of us.
hey, in the Aliens game, we actually are supposed to die.
That's true.
Unlike what happened here. And thanks to our special guest, Good Devil, for coming in.
Thanks, man.
And I know we were shitting on him pretty
Yeah,
hard.
thank
but
you.
but thank you so much for coming in and playing the bad guy. No one would do it as well. Just maybe next time, don't try to kill every member of the party. That'd be nice. But hey, it's been great, fun,
Hey.
super awesome. Have a wonderful New Year, everybody. It can't be any worse than 2021, right?
Mhm.
Right?
It's been
Jinx.
consecutively
We're
worse
officially
each
jinxed.
year
Right.
since 2015.
I actually had a pretty good
Right.
2021.
Shut the fuck up.
No! Get out of here!
You're not allowed to speak.
Damn it.
We'll scold you in a moment. Let's raid these guys off to another
All right.
channel.
Yeah, we're gonna raid. We're raiding
Raid.
Master of
Yep,
Ram.
they're playing Shadowrun, which is a pretty cool game.
gonna get-
So
We're gonna get some really good
Cyberpunky.
Ooh, some Shadowrun.
All right.
That's a classic.
Hey, it's a cyberpunk that doesn't suck.
All right. Until next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys.